What is up, Heat fans? Ernest here, back with a Miami Heat Talk video. I'm excited, guys, because I woke up again. Thank you, Lord, for giving me that blessing. If you guys are going through a hard time in life, just remember, no matter what the situation is, guys, if you were woken up this morning, it's already a great day. Times can be tough, things can feel bleak, but a positive mindset goes a long way. So if you needed to hear it, I'm here for you. I know you can do it. Push forward. You got this. But with that said, off we go on another Miami Heat Talk video. Now, before I get to the new topic today, you guys, I wanted to talk about something and mention something from the video I brought up yesterday. The video that I brought up yesterday was not a Damian Lillard update. And what happened, I knew this was going to happen. I knew there were going to be certain people that were going to give opinions on the team. I knew there were going to be people that were going to throw shade because I wasn't mentioning Damian Lillard. So they're thinking I'm giving up on this. I said it in the video. I want to say it again. I fully am confident that this trade will happen. I'm about 99.9% sure, guys. I have a strong feeling in this trade. Why? Because I don't doubt Pat Riley. I don't doubt this Miami Heat team. I know that Pat Riley would not have let Max Strus and Gabe Vincent walk unless we had something bigger planned. Now, for people that are saying, Miami's let this go, we're messing up by not making this trade, the longer this goes, the worse it's on us, that's actually not true. The longer this trade goes on, the longer this trade request goes on, the longer this takes to not get done, this actually makes Portland look worse. And I'll explain a few reasons why, but before I get there, a lot of people were in my comments yesterday talking about Tyler Herro, that if this trade does not happen for Tyler Herro, that he won't play for the Miami Heat, that we've offended him, that we've hurt his feelings, or whatever the people these days want to say when someone's butthurt and they don't want to do something. Look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Tyler Herro's been in trade talks in the Miami Heat since 2020. This ain't anything new for him. After he did what he did in the bubble, you guys, I don't know if you remember, but James Harden was a huge trade topic with the Miami Heat. And who were the Heat supposed to trade for him? Tyler Herro. The next season, the 2021 offseason, same thing. Everybody was talking about Tyler Herro and trade packages. When Donovan Mitchell and Kevin Durant became available last season, Tyler Herro's name was thrown in the trade talks. It's not only until this offseason where things started getting a little more serious. So for you people that think that Tyler Herro's butthurt about this and that he's taking it in his feelings, okay, he probably may, but at the end of the day, you have a job to do. He has a wife. He has 2 kids. You put your feelings to the side. He just got a $120 million contract for 4 seasons, making $30 million a year averagely. I think that's going to take away some of his butthurtness. I think money like that is going to make these boo-boo feelings go away. So for you people that are talking crap about it and saying, oh, Tyler won't play for Miami because he's butthurt, you're obviously not making $130 million. If you were, I'm sure you would put your feelings on the side. You people tell me that if you were working in a job that was paying you $130 million for 4 years, and that money's guaranteed, would you get mad if they send you somewhere different in the U.S.? No. And if you would, you're lying to yourself. That's just a fact. I don't care. You pay me $130 million. You want me to go to Portland? Cool. Let's go. Whatever. That's just the facts, y'all. But somebody I want to give credit to, and we're moving away from this whole Tyler Herro debate, because honestly, that's the last thing I'm going to say about it. It right there answers that question. Now, moving on to this Damian Lillard trade. Like I said, you guys, no real updates. Everything is set in stone. We know exactly what's happening. Portland wants the world. Miami's not willing to give it up because they know there's not another team offering anything for Damian Lillard. Portland has basically told Miami, give us your best offer. Miami has said, here's the offer. But something interesting came out recently. I'm sure you guys know this name, Stephen A. Smith. We talked about him a lot in this video. In this channel, excuse me. He did a recent podcast. He has his own private podcast, and he was fully supportive of Damian Lillard. And I want to read something, a quote from Stephen A. Smith, that can maybe shed some light on this. So Stephen A. Smith said on his podcast, and I quote, "I respectfully want to submit folks in the industry who have been critical of Damian Lillard. Shut the hell up. You ain't going no damn where, anywhere, anyway for the foreseeable future. If you're the Portland Trail Blazers, people acting like Damian Lillard is doing something wrong by literally telling you where he wants to go. It's not a crime. He has earned the right." End quote. This is my problem. James Harden is in Philadelphia demanding a trade, opted into the final year of his player option when Daryl Morey, the GM for Philly, wanted to extend his contract to pay him more money. He opted in to get traded. He demanded to go to one place, the LA Clippers. Nobody is being critical of James Harden. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why the media and fans are not crucifying James Harden, because this guy has absolutely no loyalty. But Damian Lillard comes out. He's been 11 years with one franchise, giving the franchise everything he can. They didn't do right by him. So basically he's telling them, I want to be traded because I want to win a championship. Send me to Miami. That's the problem. He doesn't want to go to Boston. He doesn't want to go to Philly. He doesn't want to go to the Lakers. He wants to come to the Heat, the most hated franchise in the NBA. And if you don't believe it, that's a proof right there. And I know people are going to be throwing shade saying, oh no, it's just because the trade package is trash. Not true, you guys. Not true. Because look what Phoenix traded to get Bradley Beal. That's a trash-ass trade. Stephen A. Smith even said it in his podcast. You take Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, 3 to 4 first-round draft picks. That's an amazing offer. And that's coming from Stephen A. Smith, an amazing analyst. Not some dude sitting in their mom's basement commenting negatively on channels, having no idea what they're talking about. This is from Stephen A. Smith. So if you're telling me that the trade offer is a bad offer when a reputable journalist who's been in the NBA for decades says it's a great offer, you're just lying to yourself. You're just hating, because here's why. The Clippers didn't go to the NBA Finals. That's why James Harden ain't getting shade. He wants to go to a team that hasn't won in a while. Damian Lillard wants to get traded to a team that just made the NBA Finals. And if we know anything about this country, it's full of negativity and hate. People don't want to see others succeed. People want others to stay in the same level that they are, because if they succeed, they will throw an abundance of hate. I don't understand why James Harden is not getting the same level of hate. Maybe because nobody gives a damn about James Harden. Because this is the normal. James Harden every year goes to a different team, requests a trade. He went from Houston to Brooklyn, Brooklyn to Philly. He's going from Philly to somewhere else. This is the normal with James Harden. So I really want someone to explain this to me, and don't explain it as a child and act like a jackass being like, oh, because Portland can do whatever they want. No, they can't. Portland will trade Damian Lillard, you guys. For those of you that think that Damian Lillard's not going to get traded to the Miami Heat, you're lying to yourself. Because if Portland was really not going to trade Damian Lillard, you guys, Joe Cronin would have done the exact same thing that Daryl Morey did. I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. Daryl Morey came out and specifically said, if we don't get an all-star caliber player for James Harden, we ain't trading him. That's a quote from the general manager. He knows that if he doesn't get anything, he'll just keep Harden. Why hasn't Joe Cronin said that? Why hasn't anyone in Portland come out and say, if we don't get what we want for Damian Lillard, we'll just ride him into camp? It's because they know that that's a terrible idea. I've seen Portland fans, oh my God, I get it, you guys. LeBron left us in 2014. I was pissed off about it as well. I was watching the 2015 NBA Finals rooting for Golden State, not because I gave a shit about Golden State, because I wanted LeBron to lose. I get it. You're mad. You don't want to see him leave you. It's like a girlfriend you've been with for 11 years and you guys break up. The breakup's not easy. It takes its time. I get it. You're mad. But at the end of the day, there's an old saying, if you truly love something, you need to know when it's okay to let it go. Damian Lillard has given you guys 11 years. He could have left a lot of times, but he didn't. Now, yes, Portland did pay him. Portland did give him the bag, but they have to. He's done right by them. This is not a James Harden, Kawhi Leonard situation, you guys. Damian Lillard has been with this franchise for 11 years. He's given the organization everything. He's scratched, fought, clawed, everything. He took them to the conference finals one year. They couldn't do it. They traded CJ McCollum, for God's sakes. They couldn't get another piece next to him. He's 33 years old. His prime is about to end in the next few years. Let him go. But it's like I said yesterday, I get Portland's side. And for Portland fans and other fans who just want to throw hate on the Miami Heat, I know you're going to come here and say, oh, well, they can just make him come to camp. And, oh, the offer can be better. Guys, you don't want to bring Damian Lillard into camp. You don't. I've said this before. My God, I can't believe I'm repeating myself. But you don't want a problem with Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, and Anthony Simons. These are your three guards that you're going to move on to for the future. You're paying Anthony Simons $100 million. Why would you pay Anthony Simons $100 million and bring Damian Lillard back with Scoot Henderson and Shaedon Sharpe? And I asked that question before, and there were really people in my comments saying, oh, because Portland just can. Are you seriously that petty? Like, seriously, I aspire to be that level of petty in my life. I just can't do it. I just can't respect people that are literally that petty in life. Seriously? You guys, Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, maybe Nikola Jovic or Jaime Jaquez with 3 to 4 first-round picks. That's a great deal. I don't care what you guys say. Tyler Herro is not trash. You can flip him to another team and get even more draft picks. He ain't trash. 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. If you call that trash, you know nothing about the NBA. That's just a fact. I'm not even gonna respond to your comment because you're just boo-boo face. You're just being petty, which is fine. But things like that don't deserve attention, you guys. That's just the facts. So I agree with Stephen A. Smith. I am on Miami's side. I am being biased because I'm a Heat fan, but at the end of the day, I do see it from the other perspective. I do see it from Portland's side. I do see it for Joe Cronin's side. If I was in Joe Cronin's shoes, I'd probably be doing the same thing. You don't have to trade Damian Lillard until training camp starts. Portland has a lot of time. But I'm telling you, the longer this takes, the worse it is for Portland. Not just because you're pissing off Damian Lillard even more. Because, guys, it's been 25 days since the trade request, and his stance hasn't changed. Aaron Goodwin has said he only wants to go to Miami. So the longer this drags out, it makes Portland look worse. What are other players going to think about possibly signing with Portland in the future by doing stuff with this? What's it going to be like when you're trying to talk Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, and other players to coming back? When you're doing stuff like this to the biggest franchise player. Keep that in mind, you guys. I'm sure the haters will be like, oh, who gives a crap? It's the organization. Whatever. But guys, if we remember anything as Heat fans, we did Dwayne Wade dirty back in 2016. Pat Riley did not give Wade the bag that he deserved. He gave it to Chris Bosh. He gave it to Hassan Whiteside, but he didn't give it to the franchise leader, D. Wade. And when Wade left us in 2016, we had to give some crap-ass contracts to earn that respect back. And then we eventually got Jimmy Butler 3 years later. Portland don't want to make that same mistake. Heat fans will tell you, we made it. It sucked. Just saying. But you guys think whatever you want. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think Stephen A. Smith is right? Do you believe that the offer Miami Heat is giving is a good one? Or is it a bad offer? And if it's a bad offer, explain why. Explain why 3 to 4 or 5 first-round draft picks, a very great young asset like Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, and Kyle Lowry as fillers, either or, Nikola Jovic or Jaime Jaquez as young pieces. Explain why it's a bad deal. Because if you just come out and say it's because Tyler Herro's trash, I'm not responding to you because that's not a reason. He's not. Can you average 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists? Haters? No, probably not. So don't throw shade on a guy just because you're boo-boo face about a trade. That's all I want to say, you guys. Take a moment and click that like button, you guys. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to get all my updates. I want to thank every single person that takes a moment to like, watch, and subscribe to this video. You guys are the real MVP. I will always be giving you guys updates. And until the next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Let's go.